Okay, so we're going to do Kesa Gatame. I don't recommend this ever, but someone's asked about Kesa Gatame, so I'm going to do Kesa Gatame. So Graham's going to lie with his head towards the I'm going to tell you the reason why I don't use it. And if you just come a bit further back, Graham. Oh, okay. The reason why I don't use it, right? Kesa Gatame is a really good pin. Okay, and if you're really good at it, it's a really good pin, but that's really all it is. So when I'm doing Kesa Gatame, I'm going to make sure that I lift this shoulder and get my leg underneath, and I compress my chest against his shoulder. My hands going inside of my leg, and I like to stand on this back foot sambo style, okay, and I apply a lot of pressure by leaning back. It's a good pin, and I can hold Graham here, but it will literally just be holding Graham here. There's no real attack. As soon as I start attacking from this position, he can submit me and stuff, unless you've got about 40 pounds on the person that you're doing it on. So like with Josh Barnett and Dean Lister, it was 40 pounds that gave him the ability to do the choke on him. Okay, so we'll go to Kesa Gatame again. So I'm over the neck, my fingers are inside the knee joint, I can pull tight on that. This foot is based out over here, take my head towards his head, pull the elbow, and I put loads of weight in behind his neck. Loads of pressure, I'm driving myself in there. Alright, the problem with this, if I let go of any of these handles, Graham can very easily take my back. Yeah, and there's hundreds of videos of people landing in this position, and as soon as I let go of this, Graham's going to just turn and pull out, stick his hooks in, and it's good night Eileen. So, my recommendation is always have an underhook. If you're really good, you don't need to necessarily have an underhook all the time, but when you're starting out grappling especially, this is really important. So, my thing for Kesa Gatame is, sometimes you land here and you have to try and work from here. Okay, you might have thrown or taken someone down and ended up controlling the head. Alright, as soon as I feel this position, I have to try and rebuild my underhook. Okay, and what I do to rebuild my underhook is I'm going to pull really tight on this elbow. So I pull it back across my body and I drive pressure in across Graham. The reason why I do this now is that I'm not going to be able to get the underhook straight away, but I'm going to be able to get to his hip. He can't turn towards me because I'm holding his elbow. And then I'm going to put him flat again, and I go back to my underhook. Alright, so if you land in Kesa Gatame, don't think about anything else. In my opinion, I could be wrong, I normally am. In my opinion, it's all about getting back to side control with that underhook. So we go here, we grab underneath, I put loads of pressure. Look how I'm driving onto Graham, making his life not very comfy. I'm going to sweep my hand, and I'm going to find a hip. Okay, once my elbow's on his hip, I can start rebuilding into some kind of underhook. From here, I would go back to my head and arm control, and then turn my hips over to start working into some kind of side control. Okay, so my recommendation is Kesa Gatame, don't. Having said that, I'm going to take you through some Kesa Gatame submissions in the next few videos. Okay, so subscribe, and I'll put links onto this video.